Hello, my name is Dr. Deborah Bergman, and I am the Chief HR Organizational Development Officer for the Sunnyside School District. The purpose of today's webinar is to educate Sunnyside employees on how the Human Resource and Benefits Departments can service your needs. I will cover the following in this webinar. Who is the receptionist? Who is my HR specialist? How do I inquire about insurance? How can I communicate with both departments? Who do I talk to about a bid and PARS? What are my responsibilities as an employee with ASOP? And finally, customer feedback. There are two receptionists who work in the central office and within the Human Resource Department. The first individual who will greet you at the central office is the district receptionist, Miss Connie Presidio. When you check in with Miss Presidio, she will give you a district badge that you need to wear while you are visiting the central office. She will let you know the department that you need to go to and how to get there. When you are done with the business that you need to complete in the central offices, you will need to check back in with Connie and return your badge. Miss Anna Rubio is the Human Resource Receptionist and will assist you by notifying the individuals in Human Resource or the Benefits Office who you need to meet with. Anna can also assist you with gaining the correct paperwork when you need to work through the recertification process or when you need to renew your fingerprints or any other details. She can help you. The Human Resource Department does have an HR manager, Miss Betty Martinez. She supervises the HR specialists, assists with credentials, issues administrative contracts, and is the individual you can call or notify if you have a customer service concern. There are 4 HR specialists who service the sites within the Sunnyside School District. The first is Samantha Miles. She services the employees at Apollo, Billy Lane Lawfer, Craycroft, Drexel, Esperanza, Mission Manor, Santa Clara, and Summit View. Any employees who work in these facilities can call Samantha if they have questions regarding their contracts, personnel records, addendums, and any certification needs. Olivia Encinas services the following sites: Elvira, Challenger, Gallego 4-8, Gallego K3, Liberty, Los Amigos, Los Niños, the Maintenance Department, and Rivera. Again, employees who work in these facilities can call Olivia if they have questions regarding their contracts, personnel records, addendums, and certifications. Miss Letty Fembres services ESI employees, the employees who work at the district office annex, which is the old Los Niños, Los Ranchitos, Ocotillo, transportation substitutes, and the 21st century employees who work district-wide. Again, you need to reach out to Letty if you are an employee in one of these facilities, and she can assist you with questions. And finally, our 4th HR specialist is Yesenia Silar. She services Desert View, the Upper House, as well as the Freshman Academy. Food service employees housed at the PCEC, which is behind Mission Manor, Sierra, Star, Sunnyside's Upper House, and Freshman Academy. Yesenia is always available to answer questions from employees at these different sites. How can you communicate with your HR specialist? Well, there are several ways. You can call your HR specialist at the following number on the slide. Each of the 4 HR specialists have an individual extension that they can be reached at. You can also email your assigned HR specialist. Their email addresses are also listed for your convenience. The HR specialists are asked to respond back in 24 hours or sooner if possible when you leave a message on their phone or send an email. We are working on developing a HR link so that you can, as an employee, you can send a question that can be answered anytime and anywhere. Our insurance benefits office has 2 individuals who service all employees within the district. Linda Garcia is a benefits specialist. Her number is listed as well as her email address. Patricia Pacheco is the district's benefits manager. She also services all districts, has an extension available to you, as well as her email. Each of them can service any employee within the district. They can answer questions about leave of absence, how your benefits work, FMLA questions, or any assistance that has to do with your benefit package. The application process is new this year. The Director of Recruitment and Retention is Ms. Laura Emsley. This is a new application tracking system and is called AppleTracks. Ms. Emsley and her team provided training to all site office managers as well as the principals and department personnel on how to utilize the new AppleTracks system. For internal employees, bids will now be processed electronically in AppleTracks. If any internal employees are interested in openings within the district, you can bid by going to AppleTracks and completing an electronic bid form. The bid form needs to be completed if you want to be considered for an interview. We're hoping this process will alleviate paper and any errors in the process in the past. Principals and administrators are also being asked to use the electronic PAR system that is going to be set up as well, especially if they're submitting PARs for new hires and recommendations for any positions that they have open, any addendums they're issuing to employees within their site. Again, reducing the paper usage and utilizing the electronic process will allow the Human Resource Department to track the bids as well as the PARs, which we hope will expedite the process in hiring and moving our new employees forward a lot quicker. The HR employment specialist is Christina Lopez. She is responsible to post vacancies when they become available. She receives and reviews bids and applications. She screens to ensure that candidates who are bidding for a position meet the minimum qualifications for any position they are seeking. She manages the online application tracking system to ensure that applicants who are applying are also attaching any paperwork that may be needed. And finally, she monitors the interview process information, and we want to make sure that that there's equity in the process for every candidate interested in positions. The position control analyst is Mr. Gabe Flores. Mr. Flores manages the district staffing allocations for all sites and departments. He works directly with principals at the site level to ensure their staffing matches what is in his data system. He works directly with district administrators as well to ensure staffing levels are where they should be according to the ratios identified. And he manages all position control related PARs to ensure the allocations are accurate. The district risk manager is Mr. Daniel Potter. Mr. Potter oversees workman composition claims. He ensures that all site fire panels and extinguishers are functional and currently up to date. He submits any facilities claims to the trust for reimbursement and to ensure that things are repaired and done in a timely manner. He requests legal assistance from the trust when needed by sites or various departments. He ensures all district-owned autos are properly insured and registered with the state. He does provide training to ensure the workplace is safe for all employees and students. He provides ADA accommodations for individuals who need them. And he works with the nurses and to ensure that the blood-borne pathogen training is completed with new hires as well as site hires. Our substitute coordinator is Angelica Narsagaray. Every employee is responsible to set up an account with ASAP. You must set up an account before you're able to utilize the ASAP system. A link was sent to you in the summer that gave you a step-by-step instructions on how to register for ASAP. It is every employee's responsibility to report all absences into ASAP. If you miss the window between 4 p.m. to 6 a.m. to report an absence, use the new ASAP link, which is below, to submit your absence, or notify your office manager at your site who also can report your absence. This year, one of the HR and benefits goals is to gather data through surveys that will help us know how we're doing with our customers, which are the employees of the Sunnyside District. They are currently being developed, and they will be electronic. One of the things that we're asking all employees is that when you receive a survey, please do not delete it. We really need you to respond because it's very important to us. So when you receive a link that's sent to you by an HR specialist or a member of the HR or benefits staff, complete the survey and make sure we get it back. Without your feedback, we can't correct or change ineffective systems, because our goal is to be responsive to the employees of this district and to ensure that your needs are met and their questions are answered. We want to thank you for taking time today to review the HR and benefits overview so that you have a better understanding of how we can service your needs. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.